What is up, guys? Don't forget to follow me in Dreams. I'm Young Text YouTube in Dreams, so follow me here. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Check out my channel playlist for individual tutorials on logic, sculpting, animation, music, and more. And follow me on Twitch. I'm Young Text on Twitch, Young Text on YouTube, Young Text YouTube in Dreams. So you can follow me here if you want to use my creations or play some of my games. So I hope you guys are having a marvelous day. This is player customization in Dreams PS4. How can you do this in game like Grand Theft Auto, like a bunch of games that you may enjoy? You may want to have the ability to make player skins for your characters, and this is actually how fighting games traditionally, a lot of people actually enjoy that and will play it more if they can have a character that they enjoy looking at, because in fighting games you are forced to usually only play with a few characters or just one character a main, and because of that you want to have the aesthetics looking great for your characters, and just being able to customize your character since you're looking at that character so long trying to master it actually makes the game way more enjoyable for the creator. In fact, or not the creator, for the player. In fact, whenever there's not the ability to customize characters, or if it's very limited, like MLB, or not MLB, what was it? The basketball game, and the football games. Those games typically have very bad character customization, as in you can't design your character with the aesthetic with a lot of choices, if that makes sense. So because of that, people complain. So if you're going to do this for Dreams, I would say it's very simple to actually do this. So you could probably have a list of at least 5 or 10, but doing this can actually raise up that thermo, which is the only reason why I would say that you might not want more than 5 or 10, which you really don't need. Excuse me. Because Undertale, typically you were able to customize your character. You didn't really see it visually, but typically that game didn't have too many objects that you could add on to your character, if that makes sense. So aesthetic wise, I would say let's jump into it. Let's show you guys how you guys can do this to make your characters good now that we have some information. Some other tutorials that you might like of mine that you can add on to this are my RPG tutorials, my main menu tutorial, and my camera tutorial. You can look at somebody else's also, but if you wanted to make it to where there's an actual screen to customize your character, if you didn't want it to just be buttons, which we're just going to do with button presses because I feel like this will be the easiest way and the most viable way to do it in Dreams. I think this right here would be the go-to way to do it. But if you wanted to make a character customization screen, then you want to know the UI or main menu tutorial, and my RPG and level up tutorial will make it to where if you have those things on, then it can increase your defense and stuff. So look that stuff up also. This right here is the skins method, like Fortnite. So let's begin. This is the only logic that you need. A control sensor set to remote, selector, the buttons that you want put into move to next output. So mine's L1, and the other one R1, move to previous. And then you just need keyframes. You don't need them on keep changes, and have the first one, the A, just the original outfit, and you can use variables to make it to where if you leave the go to the next level that's not in the same room or dream, then it instantly has you on the outfit. You can look up a variable tutorial and you can have that on persistent dreams, and you can set up your own logic over here, a separate logic over here to do that kind of thing if you want to, or you can combine it with this logic right here. So on the A, these keyframes are pretty much just turning objects invisible on this puppet. So that's how you pretty much do it. It's pretty much just turning things invisible. and realigning the arms. One of the keyframes should be, so that way it doesn't interfere with the animation. It actually makes it to where the animation is more adjusted, because this shirt sleeve should be covering the arms. So I just made it to where that keyframe not on keep changes. Just move the arm up slightly, or you could just make the shirt bigger if you really wanted to, but I just made it to where the arm was moved up slightly. So you want to do that to both sides of the arm while you're scoped in. That's whenever you would do typically with this keyframe, the one that turns on the shirt. You will want to make it to where while this is recording L1 and X on it, you would just move the arm, the pieces, and you can select multiple pieces. You might have to press L1 and X a few times to get it to where you are just, selecting the one piece while you're recording the adjustment of the movement, as you see here. So that keyframe moved this arm up to the shirt to where it looks like that instead of like this. Then what it's also doing, what these keyframes are doing, is this. So here's our outfit. Here's our other outfit. And we can switch, and you can, in all honesty, you can do even more outfits just by adding more ports. Very simple, very simple. So what you want to do to get your outfits on your characters is you'll want to scope in, then you'll want to search for a shirt that is proportionate to your character. So if you sculpted and designed your own stuff, that'll make this a breeze for you, because then you will have objects that are specifically made for your character, Right here you see the arm was actually turned invisible. This arm, this part of the arm right here, is actually turned invisible while the shirt is on. So here's how you turn things visible and invisible. You don't want to use this option right here, the small option. You want to specifically go into the part of the body, and then you'll want to turn it invisible while the keyframe is recording. To see whenever things are invisible, just press this. So this is what it really looks like right now. But this is what all the objects that are inside of this puppet's hitbox marquee. That's what this is, that purple thing. The real hitbox. And that's pretty much all the things that are a part of it. What you'll want to do is for each body part, so this shirt, after you size it down proportionately, you want to group it together with the main body. So this shirt is actually grouped, which there would be a plus sign right here, with this right here. So if you make shoes and jeans and stuff, you'll want to do that kind of thing also. Then there's other parts of the shirt that I didn't make invisible. I want to show you this. So with the keyframe recorded, you'll want to scope in and turn those parts invisible. If it's paint, then you'll want to change the opacity to 0. If you're using, if it's a painting, and for the painting of the shirts and stuff, you might be able to just change the visibility of the, with the grouped option. That might make it easier. That way it affects all of it. Just make sure you're changing it and pretty much clicking it while the keyframe is recorded. That's pretty much what you do. So this is how you do it. And you'll want to make sure that the arms on both sides go up. So whatever you do with the left side or the right side of the arm, you want to do with the left side with the keyframe animating. And this is remote. Control selector. For more outfits, just increase that, and then, you know, do the same method here. And then a keyframe, you shouldn't have to keep it on keep changes, but you can if you want to. Settings for the selector. And that is pretty much it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Check out my channel playlist for individual tutorials on logic, sculpting, animation, music, and more. Follow me in Dreams. Follow me on Twitch. I'm Young Text on Twitch. Here's my Dreams PS4 fighting game that I'm working on. A scene from it. It's going to have multiple characters, and you will be able to fight CPUs in there, so there will be a campaign. So to do that kind of stuff, look up my fighting game, my combo tutorial, my how to make health, how to make lives tutorial, if you want to learn how to do stuff like that. And I hope this helps you guys out in creating games that music, animation, sculpture, and logic. I think there's more tutorials that I have, so just check out my channel playlist, click on my channel name, then go to playlist on my channel. And you should be able to find it, all the tutorials I have. And if it said I'll stream at the top, feel free to come into the stream. There will be a tab up here. There might be other tutorials over there here on the side that you can watch just by clicking it. They'll be mine. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out.